So how much of an improvement in gaming are you going to get on the iPhone 7 Plus over the 5S? iPhone 5S versus iPhone 7 Plus gaming review coming up right now. Let's go. So what is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech, helping you to master your technology. Welcome to iPhone 5S versus iPhone 7 Plus gaming review. So getting this video started, I just want to mention the reason why I'm creating this video. I'm creating this video for those of you who have an iPhone 5S, you're an avid gamer, you've been loving the gaming performance of iPhone in your iPhone 5S, you're finally ready to upgrade to an iPhone 7 Plus, and you can check out my iPhone 5S versus iPhone 7 Plus, the regular just kind of comparison video between these two. With the non-gaming, I did a video like that on the channel. Links down below in the description or up in a card. But the reason why I'm comparing these is because you know, some of you might have a 5S, you want to upgrade to a 7 Plus, and you love gaming. Also, you might have been, you know, on the 5S for a while, but you just ordered yourself a 7 Plus. It's on its way. That's a possibility as well. And I take into account that a lot of you do love the 5S, and you're thinking about upgrading someday to the 7 Plus. So you can see how much better of a performance difference you're going to get here. So let's go ahead and close everything out here. And let's start off with Lyrium info, because I do want to talk a little bit about the specifications first. So here on the iPhone 5S, let's go ahead and close that Apple Watch app. Nope, I don't have one yet, Apple Watch, but you can see iPhone 5S N51AP. This is the Samsung chip in here. This has a 16 gig storage, so I wasn't able to put the highly intensive graphic games. They just take too much space. I did get GTA San Andreas for this test though. But if I go into a device here and I go into general, you can see that this does have, if we go down, iOS 10.2.1. Now if I go into display, let's talk about the GPU just a little bit. So the iPhone 5S has the PowerVR G6 430 GPU with 1 GB of RAM and an Apple A7 chipset clocked in at 1.3 gigahertz. Over here on the 7 Plus is a massive improvement in terms of the processor speed, and it's to be expected. It is 3 years newer here. This is a TSMC manufactured chip here. If I go into this device, you can see if I go into general, and I scroll down, you're gonna find iOS 10.2.1. So no software concerns here in terms of this test. If you guys were saying, well, that one's on this iOS version and the other one's not today. So over here, if we scroll down, you can see under display, I think I might have passed it already. I shouldn't have passed it. Let's see, where is our GPU? I gotta find our GPU in here. If I can't find it, I'll be back. But you can see we do have the Apple A10 Fusion chips as a quad-core CPU with 3 GB of RAM. I'm gonna pause the video and find the GPU really quickly for you. So I couldn't find the GPU within that app just in this video, but this does have a 6-core PowerVR. I think it's like a 7XT GPU. Anyway, 6-core graphics, 4-core graphics here on the iPhone 5S. So let's see how much of an update you're gonna get when you decide to upgrade to the iPhone 7 series here on both devices. Now, I do wanna mention one thing. You do have 3D Touch, so you can share your games with your friends in the communities and stuff easier here on the iPhone 7 Plus, but it doesn't have any other functions besides sharing on pretty much every single game. I do want to mention that for the 7 Plus. But let's hop into Mario Run to get things kicked off here. Let's make sure everything is closed out one more time. Let's go into Mario Run on both devices. Let's see how much faster the 7 Plus performs in all these tests. So you can see the 7 Plus ahead by about a second and a half. And you can see we're already in. And now the 5S. I'm not gonna go in and actually play Mario, but you've seen how much faster that game loaded there for the iPhone 7 Plus. Let's go into Sonic CD. And let me what's up, Sega? Let me make sure that I turn this volume down on both devices. Make sure both devices' volume is down. And you can see the 7 Plus. Wow, did the 5S win that one? That was strange. Let's do that again. I might have messed that up with the turning the volume down. Let's do that one more time. I think I messed that load time up. Let's go ahead and do that Sonic one more time. So let's go into Sonic. And you can see a 7 Plus is ahead. Yeah, I think I messed up the load time with the volume, because you can see now the 7 Plus is ahead here. Boom, enter your age. Boom, let's just put 25. 25, okay. No, that's not my real age. I just entered a number in there. You can see touch to start. You can see no more ads, but you see how good the iPhone's 4-core graphics are still performing. I mean, look at that. That's insane. Let's go to start game here. And you could see, let's go ahead and X out this advertisement here, X out that one. New game on both. New game, let's select Sonic here. And you could see here goes the 7 Plus. 5S only slightly behind. Now I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, you know, that's a light casual game. That doesn't really matter. Well, actually I do think it matters because I don't think everyone is gaming on some, you know, extremely heavy data use games. Not everybody games like that, but they do game a lot on casual games. So let's go into Jetpack Joyride. And let's see how much faster the iPhone 7 Plus is here. So blazing ahead of the 5S on Jetpack Joyride. So you see, and that's how much faster you're really gonna see the performance day to day. And here comes the 5S on its heels. But the 5S definitely a much slower device in terms of gaming according to that test right there. But that doesn't tell the full picture. Let's go ahead and try the next game, which is gonna be Ninja here. So let's go ahead and try Ninja. Let's come back out. And you could see iPhone 7 Plus waiting on the 5S. And you could see, once you get into here, let's go ahead and load that up. You can jump here, let's load that up. And you can see you can game on both of these. This device is, you know, 4 years old. You could still game on it pretty fun. You can actually have pretty good fun here if you get more higher storage 5S. I wouldn't recommend you buy a 5S right now if you can get an SE. An SE is much faster, as we proved in our all iPhones comparison this prior Sunday. Let's go on a bike race and see how much the faster the iPhone 7 Plus is here. So quite a bit faster there. Let's go to single player. Let's go to desert, and let's go to 1. And let's go here. So yeah, pretty much a little bit faster there on the 7 Plus. Like I say, casual games, so it's not really gonna tax the CPU too much on some of these games. Let's go into Slither and see what happens here. And we're waiting. Now you can see how much far ahead the iPhone 7 Plus is here. You've seen that was a huge increase in speed over the 5S. So let's go to here to Hill Climb. And the 7 Plus waiting on the 5S, and you could see that looks like a good, huge improvement in gaming performance. Now, Apple does claim that the iPhone 7 Plus is 50% faster in the GPU than the 6S, and the 6S was like 50% faster than the 5S. So this has got to be like a 90% faster GPU than the 5S. Let's go into color, and you can see right there is the iPhone 7 Plus and now the 5S. So what I think this, you know, video is really showcasing is that the 5S can still handle casual games. If you're a casual game player, the 5S can get the job done, but you can see how much farther ahead the 7 Plus is even on some of these casual games. I mean, you're in and out of stuff in rocket speed here for the 7 Plus. So if you were thinking about upgrading, or if you already ordered your 7 Plus, you're in for a treat in the gaming department. Let's talk about PVZ here, and let's see what happens on these right here. So PopCap Studios, you can see 7 Plus way in the lead there, waiting on the iPhone 5S here, and we're already about to be in our first adventure here, whereas we're still loading it up here for the 5S. You see the grass going to the edges there, and we're already playing our game here while we're waiting on the 5S. So you can see, boom, now the 5S. So the 5S definitely a huge decrease in performance here overall. Let's talk about the Subway Surfers now. Let's do that one. And let's see what happens here on Subway Surfers. Another light, very popular casual game here for both. We're already playing the game. I'm already beating your high score on the 7 Plus before you even get started. So pretty much, yeah, even casual games are outperforming on the 7 Plus to this 5S. Let's see how much more here. So way ahead there on Temple Run. And I'm not saying this wasn't expected, but here we go with GTA San Andreas. Now this taxes the CPU much more than these casual games. Let's go to GTA San Andreas. And let's see how much faster the 7 Plus does load this one right here. So let's go here. And you can see skip right here. Start game. Skip this here. And let's hit play game. You can see 7 Plus is already in. Still waiting on the iPhone 5S up there. and you can see 7 Plus is good. So with the 7 Plus's wide color gamut display, or aka its P3 display, it's a much more enjoyable, immersive experience, especially because it's a bigger display. Now the same goes true for the iPhone 7. The iPhone 5S is not a very fun gaming experience in terms of its size. This is an area where if you have a 5S, you might be wishing you had a bigger size when it comes to gaming, because gaming does really feel like a mini iPad here for the iPhone 7 Plus. Let's check out Microsoft Solitaire. If you guys like card games, and I missed it there on the 7 Plus, I don't know how I missed it. Maybe because I got a screen protector on. Let's go. And you can see, let's see how it holds this baby, or loads this baby. So that was pretty much even. So this is a very, very light game. I wouldn't expect either to have trouble with this. 7 Plus still slightly loaded the cards there first. Let's go into Moto Heroes. And I hit the 3D touch accidentally there on the 7 Plus. Let's go into Moto Heroes. And you can see Ubisoft right there loading up. And boom, boom. And you can see the iPhone 7 Plus way ahead there once again. We're not going to get in and actually play. No sense in playing. We're really just checking out the GPU performance and the speed here of both devices. Let's check out Office Jerk. Are you an office jerk? Let me know down below. Do you work in an office and you're a jerk? Probably not, but if you are, probably wouldn't tell us anyway. Let's go over here and get coins. No. Okay, so this is getting too ad heavy, but you did see that the 7 Plus won it there again. I'm just gonna close that one out. Too ad heavy for my liking. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this gaming review and speed of the app openings. And you've seen that the 7 Plus was a good 75-80% faster in opening day-to-day apps. So if you have a 5S and you're thinking about updating to the iPhone 7 Plus in the gaming department, we covered the actual comparison of the hardware, the speed and stuff like that in our prior 5S versus 7 Plus. This is going to be a huge update, and you guys are going to be very happy about this. So let's go ahead and close out, not close them out, but let's go into multitasking and see if they hold exactly even. So you can see both do very well at RAM optimization. Let's go to Moto Heroes, and you can see very good stuff there for the 5S as well as the 7 Plus. I don't like how iOS does this sometimes. Sometimes it gets lost in the multitasking, but you can see Solitaire about the same. Let's go ahead and open up Temple Run, and you can see the 5S looks like it had to reload the whole app. So the 5S did lose there on the multitasking. What about GTA San Andreas? And about the same. So let's go into Subway Surfers, and you can see 7 Plus held just fine, 5S held just fine, and let's go into Crossy Road, and boom. So I don't want to go too much further in this video. The 5S was a great RAM optimization phone, and it's still a good RAM optimization phone, but in day-to-day gaming use, the 7 Plus is a huge upgrade, and don't sweat it. If you're going from a 5S to 7 Plus, you're getting one of the best, if not the best, gaming performances in an iPhone. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, click the like button for me. I would appreciate that much. I got the iPhone 6 coming to the channel. We're going to do more stuff with that. Any video suggestions, video ideas, camera suggestions, you want to see camera reviews, vlogs, whatever, comment them down below. I am taking notes, got many projects coming, so subscribe for that. Nick here, helping to master your technology. Be sure to be well, and peace.